Hi everyone, it's Donna from Hollywood, California. It's not just paint, it's art by Donna. And today is the big day. It's the July collaboration. It's Christmas in July. And aren't we happy to be here today? So far, you have seen Kelly, you have seen Colorist, you have seen Holly, the Morning Pour, you have seen Cynthia, Porter Studios, you have seen Camille. You have seen Janya, and now you're up to me. And next is that poor boy, Michael Dietrich. My first tree pour didn't go too well, but the flour underneath was poured onto a wooden box that was already painted red. And that's what I'm going to be continuing with right now. I'm going to make a beautiful flower. And as you can see here, I am pouring on some extra paint in the middle. And that will make my flower. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. I'll continue on with the pour in the background, but I thought I'd give you a little insight as to what you just saw there. That was about, I don't know, more than 10 years ago. Me singing my favorite things, and I thought I would give you a list of some of my favorite things as we go along. You can watch me do my flower, but and pour. But I thought you'd be interested maybe in a little bit about the artist. So my favorite things, of course, my first one would be my husband John, and after that, of course, come my children, Juliana, Michael. And then my granddaughters, I have 4 of them. Yes, I was blessed with all granddaughters. Isn't that just grand? Colored ponies with crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells that schnitzel with noodle, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. After that come my friends, my old friends, which I love dearly and hold close to my heart, and all my new friends, which I made very recently through the art community. I still love unconditionally my little Spot, my little white Yorkie. My favorite things are singing in the car. I love singing in the car. I love humming in the car. Used to drive one of my granddaughters a little crazy when I used to drive her to school, humming in the car to a song. I used to love when I lived in New York on that first snow. I would love to get in the car and drive. I'd like to be the first tire marks on that fresh snow. That would be fun for me. This is a take 2 of the Christmas tree. I'm going to layer my colors. Wasn't thrilled with the colors that came out here. So we're just going to do this one more time. And this looks a little thick. I do notice that if the colors are a little thinner, it's a little better. So I am going to... I love going places with my granddaughters. I do miss my granddaughters in Georgia. Haven't seen them for a while. We need to go there. I love to go on vacation. Haven't done that in a while, but we are going soon. There's a lot of things that are my favorite things. A lot of favorites. I love my paints. I have favorite paints that I like to use. Beautiful colors. I like mixing paints. That's a favorite thing of mine. Mixing paints is very therapeutic. Mixing and watching someone else pour paint. That's an exciting thing. That's a favorite thing of mine. Watching someone's video I enjoy watching a video.
Silver there.
Any kind of
And this
art
is my
video,
bubble bath.
I enjoy it. Doesn't have to just be art. I enjoy watching travel videos.
And a
I
little bit
enjoy
of this
watching. I've learned so many different kinds of art.
bubble bath back in.
Watching YouTube.
And that's
Haven't watched a lot of TV
green.
because of that. I'm watching a lot of different things. I like photography.
Beautiful
That's
green.
a favorite of mine now. I watch
has
a
all
lot
the
of
luscious,
photography. I like to,
beautiful
that's a favorite
colors
thing
in
too.
there.
I've
And
always
a little
taken
bit of
pictures. I've
gold.
always played around in Photoshop. I like Photoshop.
Added
I like
any
to
gold in there.
manipulate a picture.
Let's
I
go
like
back
to
to
take
my-
videos. I
Finish
love
that
to
up
take
because there's not
pictures.
too much pink in
We
here.
have thousands, 30, 40,000 pictures. We do like to take pictures. They're favorite things of mine. Yes.
And,
Lots of favorite things. What I would like to know is, what are your favorite things? So this tree, I guess I should be talking about the tree a little bit. Oh, here comes more of my favorite things.
pour onto this.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies with crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells that schnitzel with noodle, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. Okay, so now I'm adding the pearls to the tree, and as I'm decorating this, I thought I'd give you a little information on Christmas in July. So this started back, in 1933 in North Carolina. They decided to, July 24th and 25th, they made it a holiday. They made some fake snow. They put a tree up, and they did a gift exchange, and they called it Christmas in July. And that's when it started in the United States. But in Australia and in some European countries, they already were celebrating Christmas in July because it's cold there. So when it's cold in a country, they can relate more to Christmas because of, all our songs, Christmas is cold. So they, in Australia, New Zealand, and some of those countries, they do celebrate Christmas in July. So that's where this came from. And then Hallmark picked it up. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. I don't have the exact date on that. Maybe 15 years ago or so. Hallmark started to make movies, Christmas in July. So, all in the month of July, if you turn the Hallmark channel on, you'll find some great movies about Christmas. So, it is fun. It's a fun thing to celebrate. You can make, instead of snow angels, you can make sand men. You can go to the beach and make sand angels. Instead of a snowman, you can make a sandman. And just check it out, because sometimes you can find Santa walking on the beach. I did last week. You never know. So Christmas in July, it's a good thing. I'm getting ready to make some cards here.
This is we're gonna do some cards. So I'm just throwing some red paint down here. Put some of this white. This is the bubble bath. Not really white. Finish off with whatever little left we have of that pinkish color. And I have 4 cards set aside. I have watercolor paper here. I'm going to dunk that in. Look how beautiful that is. That is gorgeous. That's a stud. Oh, this is another gorgeous one. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Oh, here's my 4th one. These are absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It's going to make a gorgeous card. Stunning. Beautiful. Okay. There. I wonder if we could do a rock. If we could put a rock in there. Wow. That one looks like a heart. Look how pretty that is. My garlands.
So I'm tying the garland to the tree, putting it all around, and I'm going to just tie a knot on the bottom there. Tied one at the top, and I'm just using a little matte medium, which is like it's a glue that you use. I use it for my cards.
That would look pretty
And I
right
just glue
around
the
there.
top and the bottom knot to keep it down. That dries clear, and now I'm using it to attach this little ornament that I had, piece of
Yeah. This is all matte.
dried flower and a dried leaf, and this was an all natural piece that I had, and I'm gluing that down onto the bottom. Looks really pretty. Now I have these little silk flowers. Cut off the long wire and glued that down with matte medium also.
When the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
So that was the end of my favorite things. And now I'm back to my Christmas tree, finishing up. I'm adding the roses all around, using the matte medium,
There we go. Look how pretty that looks.
alternating the colors on this.
What do you think about that?
Okay, I'm going to introduce the next artist, which is Michael Dietrichs. I'm just a poor boy. He's not poor by any means. Michael came from California, and he's a natural-born performing artist. He spends most of his life on the stage, and then moved to the Netherlands. And he's dabbled in everything from macrame, mosaics, stained glass, and woodworking. He started his working with acrylics in the pandemic, like I did. We're very much alike. And he has succeeded and sold dozens of his works and painted over 200 canvases. Previous to his pouring days, you could find him on All Together Now, part of the 100. Imagine that. Or just a poor boy, part of the 100 on TV special. So this is Michael Dietrich. Next.
And some stationery.
I want to take this time to thank each and every one of our subscribers from all over. Thank you so much for being here today. And I want to thank each artist, starting with Kelly, going to colorist, Holly, Cindy, Camille, Janya, and last but not least, Michael, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing everything that you have done to make this such a successful Christmas in July. Can you imagine the joy of waking up Christmas morning to this beautiful art that we have all made today? Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas in July. Thank you for coming. Please come back tomorrow because it's always a pour a day. Yes, a pour a day. And this is Donna from Hollywood, California, signing off. But I'm feeling very grateful and I'm thanking you all for coming today. But remember, Michael Dietrich, he's next. I'm just a poor boy.